Hi Yogi and welcome to Yoga for Backpackers. This is Tips for Hips. This practice is perfect to release the hips from a long day of walking, a long day of sitting. Come to your seated position, either legs crossed, one foot in front of the other. Make sure that you're comfortable. Your hands can come to your knees, maybe on top of your thighs. You start elongating your body. Make sure that your cervical is also relaxed and is elongated, so your chin is parallel to the floor, not up. Find your focus in front of you with your eyes open still. And when you're ready, start closing your eyes. And let the eyes closing being the moment where you decide to come within, to focus on your practice. Start by observing your body. Try to bring awareness to your hips, since we'll be focusing on that area. Are they stuck? Maybe a little bit more soft. Maybe your glutes are a little bit tense. Maybe you don't feel anything. Don't worry. Bring the awareness now to your breath. With no rush, find longer breaths, so you're now in control of your breath. Inhale, expand your ribs, your belly, and as you exhale, bring your belly in and your ribs come together. One more breath. You can keep your eyes closed. You're going to inhale, bring your right arm up, left arm to the side. Inhale. And as you exhale, side stretch to the left by opening up the right side. Inhale, both arms go up, back to center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center, arms up. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Inhale, arms up, center. Exhale, right. Perfect. Inhale, both arms go up. Right arm, left knee, left arm behind you to the floor. Inhale, both arms go up. And as you exhale, twist to the other side. So we're twisting to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, your arms come behind you. A little bit closer to your butt, into your back. And your fingers are pointing either to the side or back. You decide. And while you're doing it, you inhale and you open up the chest. You let your hands and arms help you expand. And you inhale. Exhale. No rush. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring your arms in front of you. And as you exhale, you slowly bow. So So remember that you don't need to bring your forehead to the floor. You can just keep your elbows. 2 cycles. Inhale, come up, look to the front of your mat, and as you exhale, you kind of roll forward on your knees so that you can find a tabletop position. Find your alignment in your mat. And from here we find Bithilasana. So cat and cow. We open up our chest, our bum goes up, we inhale, and as we exhale, we start by slowly roll our spine and we open up that shoulder. So the shoulder blades. Inhale. We find cow. And as we exhale, we roll on our spine. Chin close to the chest. Inhale, open up. Exhale. 2 more times. Take as long as you need. Find a neutral position and you're going to stretch your right leg to the side. Make sure that your right foot right here is parallel to the sides of the mat. Inhale, bring your arms to the sky, and as you exhale, you're going to side stretch to the right. So your right hand comes to the right leg and you open up. And just breathe. Inhale, come straight, both arms up. And as you exhale, your hands come to the floor and your butt goes back. Ooh. And you kind of just breathe. Try to activate your leg. One more breath. And we inhale, look forward, and we'll make our way back to tabletop. Our right leg goes back. And we do the exact same thing on the other side. If you need to adjust yourself in the mat, that's okay, just do it. So stretch that left leg to the side. And we inhale, we come up, strong legs. Inhale, arms go up, and as you exhale, we stretch to the left. And you're opening your chest, you're not collapsing your chest. Inhale, both arms go up, and as you exhale, your hands come to the ground and your right butt cheek goes back. And you bow, you rest. Last time, last breath. Inhale, look forward, and as you exhale, find your tabletop, left leg back. Adjust yourself on your mat. Inhale, open up that chest, your butt goes up, and as you exhale, take your knees off the ground, hips go back and up for Adho Mukha Svanasana. You just breathe, can even pedal your legs. And you might feel awful, and you might not understand what's supposed to happen with your body in this posture. But it's okay, just keep pedaling, just keep trying to get your butt to the sky as you elongate your spine, as you stretch the spine. Inhale, look forward, and as you exhale, come to the top of your mat. You can walk, you can jump, up to you. If you find that your hands have to go up, you can just bend your knee and take little steps. Feet are aligned with your hips, so with hips. And you just rest. We are in Uttanasana. Take deep breaths. And notice how my knees are bent. So I want you to forward fold through your hips and not your back. Knees bent, and you just release the upper body to the floor. One more breath. Perfect. Inhale, bring your hands to the chins. Look forward, body parallel to the floor. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. We are now going to go up. We are going to unfold just like a ragdoll. So you start by inhaling, slowly rolling up. The last thing that comes up is your head. From Tadasana, mountain pose, we are going to inhale, bring your arms up. And as you exhale, fold down to Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, so body parallel to the floor. And as you exhale, fold down, and your left foot is going to go back. All the way back, and your left knee is going to come down. Inhale, verticalize your body, your hands go up. And you just breathe. With your right hand, you're going to grab the left wrist. Inhale here. And as you exhale, side bend to the right side. And you open up, just like we did at the beginning. Strong legs. If you want to go a little bit further, you can bring your right hand to the ground, and you open up a little bit more. Only if it feels comfortable, if it feels good. Otherwise, just stay here. Inhale, bring both arms up, verticalize your body, and as you exhale, hands come to the ground, step forward to the forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, so body parallel to the floor. And as you exhale, come all the way down, right foot back. Right foot to the ground. Inhale, hands up. This is Anjaneyasana. Strong legs here. Let's go for our side stretch. Left hand grabs right wrist. Inhale first, and as you exhale, side stretch to the left by opening up your chest. If you wish, you can bring your left hand to the floor. Inhale, both arms go up, and as you exhale, hands come down, step forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, down, but you stay. And inhale, bring your arms up, unfold from your hips, and your arms come all the way up. Exhale, arms come next to you. And we stop just for a little bit, catch your breath. Second round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And as you exhale, Uttanasana, left leg back. Left knee to the floor. I want you to bring your right hand inside of the right foot and slowly bring that right foot to the side. This means that your leg is no longer in the same distance or width as your hip. It's okay. From here, you're just going to breathe, open up that chest, and let gravity collapse your leg a little bit, collapse your hips a little bit. There are different variations that you have, that you can do. You can either stay here, lift the left knee, or maybe bring your elbows to the ground and maybe lift your left knee again. So this is up to you. Do what you feel. Make sure that your knee is not splattering to the side. Keep some active muscles there. And just breathe. You can always bring movement. Last breath. Now inhale, open up that chest. And as you exhale, take your right arm and hand back. And you're just opening up on a side stretch, on a twist. From here, bring your left foot near your glute. If you can grab it. Open up that right shoulder by pushing the left foot. And then you bring your left foot near your glute. Make sure that you're not bringing your hip up. This is not what we want. We want the hips to come down and maybe your foot comes to your butt cheek. If it doesn't need to. One more breath. And slowly release. Bring your hand to the floor. Make sure that your right foot is again in line with the hip. Inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, step forward. Inhale, open up that body. One more time, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale down. And now the right foot goes back. I have to think. Perfect. Left hand comes inside. Left foot to the side. And we find the lizard. So lizard pose. And find the movement that you need. Find the variation that you want. Up to you. Keep breathing. And never being too much tension. We don't want our body to associate certain movements, certain feelings with tension and protection. We want to open up our body. So breathe is really, really important. Now from here, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your left arm back. First, do not move that right foot. Inhale, open up that chest, and as you exhale, bring your right foot near you. Grab it if you can, and the right foot, you're gonna just stay here. And once you grab it, you can pull so you can open up that left shoulder. And once you're done, you can just bring your leg near your butt cheek. Remember, if it doesn't touch, if it's not close, that's not a problem. Last breath. Inhale, come back. Exhale, make sure that your left foot is in line again with the hips. Inhale, bring your right knee up, and as you exhale, step forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, so body parallel to the floor, and as you exhale, come down. Inhale, come all the way up. And as you exhale, arms come to the side of your body. Inhale, bring your arms up. And as you exhale, forward folds. Just like we did and we've been doing. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale down, and we're going to do a vinyasa. Who knows? Go for it. Otherwise, follow me. Both feet go back to a plank. Inhale here, and as you exhale, go down in Chaturanga. Belly on floor. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Urdhva Mukha. So you open up that chest. And as you exhale, find tabletop and then Adho Mukha Svanasana, like we did in the beginning of the class. And we kind of just try to open up the chest, stretch the spine. 2 more breaths here. Bring both of your feet as wide as the mat. And face your toes outward. Bend your knees, inhale, look forward, and as you exhale, you're going to jump to Malasana. So the yogi squat. If you can bring your bum all the way down. If you can't, you kind of just stay here. If it's not possible for you to jump, just walk. There's no problem. Inhale here. And as you exhale, jump back to plank and then find Adho Mukha Svanasana. We're going to do this 2 more times. So open up those feet. Inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, come to Malasana. Inhale. And as you exhale, jump back, find Adho Mukha Svanasana. 1 more time. And then we stay there. Inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, Malasana. And start by making your adjustments. Your elbows push your knees and we open up our chest. And we just breathe. Maybe we move. We want to open up our hips, remember. Let's inhale here. And as we exhale, we step back, plank, and then Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you start getting tired, find Balasana, the child's pose. Okay, so breathe in, bring your right leg up. Try to not open up the hip, not yet. Just going to try and elongate that leg as much as we can. Inhale here. And as you exhale now, you can bend the knee and open up the hip. Maybe you can make a few circles with your leg. You switch that direction. Inhale 1 more time. Stretch that leg. And as you exhale, you bring your right knee next to your right hand. And your right foot goes to the left side of your mat. Now we are preparing pigeon. And notice that I didn't just open up my legs. I don't want you to elongate yet this posture. I wanted to leave it a little bit close. So both legs are a little bit closer. And try to understand if you can to come up. So I want you vertical. That means if you kind of have to bring that knee up here, bring that knee up here, because I really want to open up the front side of our left hip and creating strength while we're doing it. So find a distance that's best for you. And what I want you to do is press hard with your left toes at the same time that you bring the upper thigh to the middle. If you want from here, you can inhale, bring those hands up, or you can just leave it right here on your hips. 1 more breath. Remember to push on those toes. Your front leg is also pushing down. Perfect. And slowly bring your hands down and take your left foot and knee back. Perfect. Inhale here. And as you exhale, you bring your elbows down, maybe you bring your head down. Take deep breaths. Last cycle. And as you inhale, you come all the way up with the help of your hands. Bring the weight of your body to the right butt cheek and swing the left knee from behind you to the front of you. And not only to the front, we are going to twist. You're going to bring your left leg and twist it over the right. You can leave your right leg bent or you can just stretch. Stretch, it will be easier on your hips. You choose. From here, bring your left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm up. And as you exhale, you're just going to twist. You can either wrap that left knee or you can bring your right arm behind it. Two more breaths. Inhale, come to center and find a counter twist on the right side. Inhale, come forward. Find a little bit more distance between your toes and your hips and bring your left knee as close as you can with your right knee. So if you can, they are sort of on the same line. If they're not, like mine are not, that's okay. Just try your best. What we are doing here basically is opening the hips, but from behind. Instead of just opening them up right here in the front, we are opening it on the back side. From here, inhale. And as you exhale, start by bringing your chest close to your knees. Don't do this from the back, so I don't want you here. I want you opening up our chest and finding the movement on our hips. This is Gomukhasana legs. One more breath. Inhale, open up the chest. Very slowly, we're going to bring our feet closer together. Swing that left leg behind you. Maybe bring that right knee close to the right side. Find the pigeon. Now inhale, bring that right leg to your knees. And as you exhale, you find Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe here. Inhale, left leg goes back. Remember, do not open the hips, not yet. We want to elongate that leg. Bend that knee and slowly open up the hips. And you can just find circular movements with your knee. To the other side. Perfect. Inhale, hips parallel to the floor, so align them. And as you exhale, bring your left knee close to your left hand, left foot to the side. Remember, first we're going to activate these legs in the posture. So bring that right knee closer to you. You will find that there's a difference between the legs, between sides. It's okay. So find that place where you can, with awareness, activate all of your legs. So left leg is down, right toes are pressing, and the upper thigh is coming to the middle. Hands up or to the side. Last breath. And slowly bring your hands down. Take your right knee and foot behind you. Inhale here. And as you exhale, you forward fold. You just breathe. Last breath. And as you inhale, you come all the way up with all of your hands. Your weight comes to the left butt cheek. Your right leg swings, crosses over the left leg. First, we're doing a Ardha Matsyendrasana. Your right hand goes back, your left leg goes up. Inhale. As you exhale, you twist to the right. And don't force the twist. Just inhale to find space, and as you exhale, you occupy that space. So if you're just forcing it, you're just going to a place that doesn't have space for it. So let gravity and your breath do everything. Last breath. Inhale, we find center. We counter twist just for a little bit. And you inhale, you look forward, and we find Gomukhasana legs. So just separate your feet a little bit and try to align your knees. Both butt cheeks need to be on the ground. Now inhale, open up that chest, and as you exhale, you come down. If you need, your hands can help you. If you had some fragilities on the knees. One of the best things that I like about just moving our body in conscious movement is that we need to be aware of our body. We really need to, okay, what's happening right now? And that brings awareness to the present moment. One more cycle. Inhale, come up. And as you exhale, you bring your feet just a little bit closer together. You swing the right leg back. Find that pigeon. Inhale, left knee to the chest. And as you exhale, you find Adho Mukha Svanasana. And you breathe. 2 more breaths here. Perfect. And you inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, you're going to either walk, jump, so that you can sit down with your legs in front of you. So this is up to you. Just find the playfulness that you wish. And find those legs right in front of you. Bring your weight to the left cheek. Bend your right leg. The top of your foot, so the top of your right foot is close and pressing the ground, the mat, and your right knee is facing forward. Bring your hands back. We're going to just a little bit bring our hips up so that we can align a little bit better our hips. From here, we're just going to breathe. If your knee is okay here, if it's in a little bit of tension, you stay here. If you feel fine, you can maybe bring your elbows to the floor. And you breathe here. Make sure that your knee isn't coming up. So press the foot and press the knee down. This may be enough for you, so you stay here. If you wish, you can bring your body a little bit more. So you kind of just bring your back to the floor. If this is too much, for example, for me, it's starting to feel a little bit too much. So I'm just going to very slowly come up to my elbows and I will just stay here for the next few breaths. And if this is too much for you, you just bring your hands up. Last breath. And very slowly you'll start by coming up. First, if you're completely lie down, you first come to your elbows and then you start coming up. Perfect. We bring our torso vertical and we're going to grab our foot. Now, if you stay just here, there's not much that we can do. I want you to bend the left knee, grab your left foot, bring it as close as possible so that you can take it out of the ground. Leave it bent so that you can open up the chest. And you breathe. Right now what's happening if I bring my chest too close to my leg, my knee is starting to go out. That means that my hips are more tense than I realize. So just very quickly, maybe bend a little bit more and just observe your body. Make sure that you can bring that leg to the middle, rotate it, and breathe to the hips. Last breath. You can grab with both hands. I'm so sorry. And very slowly bring that leg down. Perfect. Weight to the left side. Stretch your left leg. Maybe massage it a little bit if you need. Okay, so now we do the other side. We'll bring our weight to the right side. We'll bend our knee. Bring the hips up so that we can find that alignment, and we kind of just choose where we want our torso to be. And we just breathe. And observe the hips and your knees. One last breath. As you inhale, you come up very slowly and by stages. Bend our right knee and just stretch it up. And you'll see that your legs are different. So on the other side, I had a lot of difficulty on keeping my leg aligned in the socket, so in the hip socket. Right now I feel much more at ease right here, so that I can explore the length and the stretch in my spine. So we just go step by step, observing the needs of our body. Last breath. Very slowly, we bring our legs down. We bring our weight to the right, stretch that leg. And massage if you want, maybe even release. Perfect. We are going to do a similar posture, but a little bit more intense. If you need, and if you have a pillow or maybe a block, maybe you're at the studio, if you have something to put beneath your butt cheeks. So we bring our legs back. Just open up a little bit your feet and you bring your knees together. Now, if you have a little bit more tension on your hips, if you have fragile knees, I will recommend you using something to put underneath your butt cheek so you can have a little bit of elevation. And very slowly you open up your feet, make sure that your butt can fit underneath, and you press the top of your toes down. Now this is hero pose, and very slowly you go back. So I have fragile knees, but I don't have a block or a pillow handy, even though I am at home. So I'm just going to stay here. If you have a block, you will also just stay here. If you don't have a block and you are comfortable, you'll just do what we did on the other side. So you're going to bring your elbows down. And if you feel even more comfortable, you then bring your body down. I will not be doing that because my knees are not apt for it. So I will just stay here, breathing. Two more breaths. Some people love this pose. I cannot even begin to understand why. And very slowly you'll start coming out of that posture, come all the way up. Very slowly bring your feet together behind. I'm doing it so that I can give a little bit support to my knees and my hips. And very slowly we start by lying down. If you feel the need, you can actually release the tension. And we just go down. Bring your knees together and your feet apart and just relax for a little bit. Okay, now come back. Bring your feet and knees to the width of your hips, and your feet are just underneath the knees. I will love you to give an exact measurement and how to do that, but we are all different. So if you have a buddy next to you, if you have someone in a room, just ask them if it's in the 90-degree angle, so with the floor. If it's not, just do your best. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. We're going to do bridge, or Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Hands to the floor. Inhale, you're going to arch your back first. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your hips up. I want you to keep thinking about opening up the chest to you. And while you do that, your hips are just going to go up. Make sure that you're bringing your knees together. So I don't want you to splatter your knees open. And you just breathe. One more cycle. And come down. Try not to move too much once you reach the floor. We are going to do this 2 more times. If you want, you can find the full bridge. So Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you want, I'm not going to explain it because if you have it in your practice, go for it. Otherwise, you'll stay right here, down here. So 2 more times at your own pace. If you want to come with me, go for it. So we inhale, arch our back, and as we exhale, we bring our hips up. If you're starting to feel more openingness on your chest, you can, sorry, if you're finding openness, you can grip your fingers together. I don't know, clasp. You can do this with your hands, and you have to move a little bit to your shoulder so that you can open up your chest a little bit more. One more breath. And very slowly, you're going to go all the way down. Last time, inhale, arch the back. And as you exhale, you bring your hips up. Remember that you can clasp your fingers underneath your body. You kind of just travel to the top of your shoulders. And you breathe. And very slowly come all the way down. Just breathe. If you wish, you can bring your knees to the chest. Rock from side to side. Keep your feet together and open up those knees. Your hands come between your knees and they grab from the upper to the exterior side of your feet. This is Happy Baby. Ananda Balasana, and you just bring the soles of your feet up. Once you're here, you're going to open up those legs. So you can find stretch in the inner thighs. And you can just rock a little bit side by side, just like a happy baby. You can also stretch one leg, stretch the other, maybe stretch both if that's something that feels nice. One more breath. Perfect. Very slowly bring your feet down and your arms down. And we are going to do Shavasana a little bit different. We are going to bring our feet together and our knees are going to go down to the side. So you're doing a diamond shape with your legs. How far the feet are from your inner thighs, that's up to you. If this feels uncomfortable, I'm going to ask you for 5 breaths right here. And if it starts feeling uncomfortable, then stretch your legs. Otherwise, you can keep it right here as long as you want. In Bandha Konasana. Recline Bandha Konasana. And breathe through your belly. Try to bring that air, meaning try to push everything down, bring that energy down. If If you're actually enjoying being in this posture, but your inner eyes are getting tired, maybe find something so that you can rest your legs on it. I would say your fists, but probably that will be tiring. But that way you can take off all of the strength from your thighs. Just stay here in Shavasana. Focusing on the relief of the tension of your hips, often associated with emotions. And just let it melt down. And just stay here for as long as you wish. I'll see you soon. Namaste. Thank you.